Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 60 of Chrisley She Knits. This is a knitting and cozy mystery podcast. If you hear just the cozy mysteries, they're at the end of the episode, so look at the down bar below for the timestamp and you can forward to that. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you know when new content comes out on this channel. So first off, I want to show you what I am wearing. It is my Lace and Fade Boxy from Joji Locatelli. It is by Moonglow Yarn Co. And this is the main colors, Burnt Hollow, in the mohair and the main color over here. And then it does this beautiful fade and pinks and the Desert Rose kit that she has. It is gorgeous. I love this combination so much. I don't like brown, but this brown goes so well with pinks. And I don't really wear the sweater that much because I'm always afraid of the kids or the dogs like getting into the mohair and ripping it. I'm terrified of that. So it doesn't get as much wear as I would like. But I usually wear it when I go outside, and everyone compliments on the colors. Whitney is amazing at color combinations, so go check her out. She has these beautiful, beautiful kits she comes out with all the time. I'm obsessed with it. And this was such a fun knit to do because basically when you would get to the lace part, you're like, oh, I can't wait to get the next color. Then you get to the lace part, and I can't wait to get the next color. And it kept going like that. It was so fast. Usually to make a sweater, it takes me quite some time, especially in fingerling weight. I think it's like a year. I did this in a few months, I think. So it was a lot of fun to knit. Highly recommend the pattern. And speaking of long things, I have been trying to get rid of whips. So basically, I've come up with this new idea. I am not journaling, but I have a journal or planner. That's what it's called, a planner. And I write down every Sunday what I want to work on for the week. Then what I was originally doing was I would write down every day what I want to work on. And it was getting tedious, and I would be like, yeah, I don't want to work on it that day. I want to work on this. So now what I'm doing is I get a whole bunch of projects I want to work on for Sunday. Then I pick 2 to 3 of them every day, and I write them down, and then I choose which one I want to do, and it has been working. I have so many FOs to show you. It's crazy. 2 of which are sweaters. I can't believe this. So this is from Joji Locatelli. Again, I love her sweaters. And this is the Arco Iris. I used, Swish Heather Hayes for the main color from Knit Picks. I love this yarn too. I have another sweater I knit in this. I wear it constantly and it's in black, and I don't like the color black because I needed to wear it to a funeral. And I am obsessed with the sweater. I wear it constantly because I love the yarn. I want to get so many more sweater quantities in this yarn. It's insane. So I'm so excited I finished this finally. So I have a second sweater in it. The only thing is, I think I knit the body in a US 7. This one I knit in a US 6. It feels a little tight. It's very form-fitting. Again, I have not blocked it. So I don't know if I made this too short, but I remember when I blocked the other one, it grew so much dramatically that I had to take back the sleeves. And this sleeve, I ended up knitting up to like 80 stitches. I think the other one was at 70 stitches. So again, I don't know if it's because it's a tighter knit, if it's a smaller needle or what. We will find out when it blocks. I hope I don't have to take it apart. I did the sweater, the sleeves quite a few times. The original pattern goes like to here. But my arms, it just did not look good. It looked like sausage casing. I hated it. And it just like every single unflattering part about my arms was showing. Then I tried taking it apart, making it looser. No, I can't wear quarter length sleeves. It just did not bode well. So what I did was I knit to right here, which is about like 2.5 inches, and then I knit the cuff. And I ended up knitting this because I only decreased a little bit in the arm then. So instead of doing decreasing throughout the arm, I knit 30 rounds, and then every 10 rounds I would decrease 2. So then I needed to do a rapid decrease, and I didn't want to mess with the cable area. So what I did was during the ribbing, that's where I would do the rapid. I would knit 2 together through that whole part, or purl 2 together. And then when I did the cable, I just had straight stitches. Luckily, it worked out perfectly. I think by the time I did the decreasing in the sleeve, it ended up being the absolute perfect in the round. And it was amazing that it worked out. It took me a long time. It was bothering me, the math, a lot. And the only other thing I'm worried about is, see how like weird the collar is? I'm hoping when you block it, it's gonna like flatten. I know on the back it sticks up a little bit, but it does, the front flattened when I put it on. So again, it's not blocked. We will find out. But this was a really pretty sweater to knit. It was fun. Don't know if I should have made it longer, but again, I said the other sweater grew so much. I did have, I'm going to say 2.5 skeins left. So this was 12 skeins. So I only did 10.5. No, 9.5, I would say. Because I said I have 2.5 left. Yeah. So I don't know, but oh my God, I can't wait to wear this. I'm going to hopefully block everything this weekend. I am notorious for waiting to block. I hate blocking. And also I don't know where to do it. So I have to like clean everywhere to try to get a clean area to do it in. The next one is in Knit Picks, Stroll yarn. I personally think the Stroll yarn and the Swish yarn are the same exact yarns. They feel amazing. I love them, but this one's in fingerling. That one's in DK or in worsted weight. So this is the Bonfire Tee, and it is by Samantha Gruen. I used Dogwood Heather and Ash for the main body. Unfortunately, I have a mistake in the color work. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? And you can't see it unless you're wearing it. Let me see if I can see it. Okay, that's the back. It's in the front, of course. And now I'm not seeing it. Maybe you can see it. I do not see it. It's like hit or miss. You can't find it. Basically, 2 stitches. I should have knit pink. I did gray. I can't find it for anything. And I didn't. All the pictures I took never showed up. Oh, wait, here. No, wait. Is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, maybe that is it. Wait. Oh, I have no idea. It's somewhere in there, and it's really noticeable when you're wearing it. Let me tell you, I got so upset when I looked in the mirror. I was like, what? So I'm probably going to, when I finally do find it, after I block it, I'm probably going to get some extra yarn, just like needle point it on to try to correct it. I wish I could show you it. I have no clue where it went to. But this was knit on really small needles, so that's why it took me so long. It was knit on US 3 3.25 needles. Oh my God. No, US 4 3.5 millimeter needles. I was just like, yeah, it took forever to do. Oh, and also with this one, I went down to a US 3. In the pattern, she only goes down 2 sizes, but because I knew this was going to be a lot more stitches than my usual cuff, I went down to a US 3, and I kind of wish I did that with this one too. Went down, this was a US 4 I did this part in, and I'm really wishing I did a US 3. Well, again, we will see when it blocks out. Hopefully I will not have to pick it back and do that. But this took a long time to knit. It was ridiculous how long it took me to knit. I can't find this mistake anywhere. I'm sorry. It's like, where's Waldo? But where's the stitch? I don't know. Maybe it's in the top part. I don't know. It is hiding in there good. Let me tell you. I keep thinking it's this thing, but it's not. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to stop looking at this because I will keep looking at it and I'll be obsessing over it. My next thing is vanilla socks that I knit for my son, Justin. I'm usually waiting outside for about 30 to 40 minutes for him to come out of school between picking up Nikki and him. So I usually have vanilla socks on the go. Unfortunately, this did not get rid of my whip count because I cast on another pair of vanilla socks. But this is Yarnable Chaos Coordinator. It was the January colorway. My son basically took over the whole entire Yarnable, the extras, and the yarn, and told me I'm knitting him a pair of socks with it. So I am glad these are done because I wanted to knit something for myself. I've been knitting him a lot of stuff lately, I feel like. And all my socks and the mitts I'm going to show you right now are in US 1 2.25 millimeter. So my mitts are here. So basically with these mitts, it's a sad, sad whip story. So sad. I actually cast this on 2 years ago. I thought I just cast this on last year. No, it's been 2 years. I looked it up. Yeah. So basically I knit one mitt. I put it on him because he jumps around and it's hard to tell what size mitt he wears. So then I put it on him. And when I put it on him, it fit him, but I felt like, oh, it could be a little bit bigger. So I was like, I'm going to pick it out. And you know when you make a mistake when you're doing Kittner knits, you have to Kittner stitch. Ooh, you have to, it's just annoying to pick out and you have to go back a few rows. And I was dreading doing it, so that's why I put it away. And I'm like, I'll do that when I have more energy. Never picked it up for 2 more years. So then I got the next sock. The next mitt. I had up to here. Are you kidding me? So then I knit it, and originally I did 10 rows, and then I did the closing. So then I did 20 rows. I put it on him. I don't know what this kid is doing, but his hands are smaller than mine. I do have small, very small hands, but his hands are smaller than mine. He's moving it, and it's like, okay, now I got to do more rows. So I did another 10. So I did 30 rows, and then I closed it. And quite frankly, I should have just done 40. I mean, it fits me. I think if I had another 10, again, maybe if I block it, it'll fit me perfectly. Make it to fit me, because the socks fit me too, and I don't understand how they fit him, because his feet are a lot smaller, but they fit him. But I should have just done that. And I think from now on, when I make him mitts, like I do with the socks, I'm just going to knit my size, because first of all, trying them on him, annoying. Second of all, how does my size fit him? I don't understand this, and he's getting bigger. So I'm definitely going to do that from now on. But it fits me. It just needs to be like another 10 to be a little bit more comfortable. Maybe, I think I did 48 stitches in this. And for my socks, and my mitts usually do 56. So maybe I should have just done extra, and it would fit me perfectly. Sick, right? I don't know. So then I had to redo this one. But I've got them. It only took me a day to do. 2 years sitting in a bag. And it took me 1 day to fix. I don't know. The next thing I want to show you is a new pattern I have designed. I'm calling it the Winter's Tale hat. And here it is. This is a yarn I originally bought from Pick Up Every Stitch in Mount Kisco. And I was going to knit a hat. I forgot. Ice River hat, I think it was called, from Helen Stewart. And I bought 2 skeins of it because it was a bulky hat. And I ended up I knit the hats. I just used Swish yarn oh wow, I can't talk. Swish yarn from Knit Picks to knit it. So I had this yarn sitting in a bag for quite some time. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to design a hat because I love Helen Stewart ornament hat. And I was actually going to knit that with this again. I'm like, I wonder what this would look like. And I love how it came out. It's basically a fold over brim. So you can wear it like how I wore it, or you can wear it as a slouchy hat. I love it so much that I made 2 of them. I had this yarn. It's Knit Picks Gloss DK. I had sweater quantities of it. Something happened where I was storing it. I don't know. I was scared it had something to do with bugs, but I don't think it was. I think someone spilt something on it and hid it. And I think that's because one skein is like covered in brown. And I'm like, did they spill iced tea all over this yarn? Because if it was bugs, it'd be like little things, not a whole skein covered in, and the inside's perfectly fine. So I'm thinking that's what happened. So I'm using this yarn for hats, scarf, and gloves. So in case there is something wrong with it, I'm actually going to put it in the freezer too, just in case, but there's no stains on this one at all. So again, I think they spilled iced tea on it. My kids, it's fun. So got this pretty hat. And I didn't block. I'm having a blocking party this week. So this is a slouchy one. And then this is the fold over. And this was the flamingo colorway. Unfortunately, is discontinued. I'm going to make a scarf and mitt to go in this colorway too. So I'll have a whole set. The sweater I wear right now, not sweater, the coat I wear right now is a pink. So that would go really nice. And this goes really nice, like a mauvey pink. And, and I forgot what this yarn was. What was this yarn? This was Blue Sky Fibers, Woodstock and Woodstock and fresh pressed grapes. But this is a worsted weight yarn. It did not feel worsted weight. It felt more DK to me. So this is a DK pattern. Again, if you will have light worsted weight, you can get away with it too. But I love this. I'm thinking about, I never did make a teacher gift for, well, Nikki's has so many teachers, I gave up with that because that was too much and we were sick. So I didn't make one for Justin's teacher. I'm thinking about making one of these hats. I just got to find some DK yarn again because I don't have a lot of DK. All the yarn I don't have a lot of DK yarn unless it's sweater quantities. So it's very sad. But I'm thinking about making another one of these hats. I'm addicted to this pattern. It's fun. And again, I'm debating, do I design a mitt to match or do I knit something else? I know there's a scarf I really like and I was going to knit it in this colorway. So I'm like, and it does have, I think it has something like this. So I might just do a mitt set. I don't know. We will see what I do. But I will be releasing this next week. And it is such a fast knit. Both my test knitters knitted up so fast too. They were in shock how fast and addictive this was. So this will be going out next week, I'm hoping. And that is it for my FOs. But that is a lot of FOs going on. I mean, yes, I ended up casting on another hat. Well, they were new cast-ons anyway, so that didn't really count as the whips. But I cast on another hat, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And I cast on another set of vanilla socks. And then unfortunately with sweaters, I am going to cast on a love note. I have not done yet, so it kind of cancels out what I did. But they're old whips, and I got some new stuff coming in. So that's a win, I say. I'm saying that's a win. So my next thing I'm going to show you, actually maybe I'll show you the hat first. So this hat is yarn by Chelsea Yarns, and it is the Chelsea hat, Chunky Hat by Christina Lundborg. She's the owner of Chelsea Yarns. I am addicted to her yarns right now. In fact, I am canceling my Yarnable so that I can get her boxes. I'm going to show you her box that came in this month. I'm obsessed. I am so obsessed with her. And this yarn is gorgeous. This is Mince Pies and her chunky yarn. And I originally was knitting this when I didn't do gauge. I originally knit it in US 7. And no, wait. I think I originally did it as, yeah, I went down to a 7 because I was going to knit it as a 9 because the pattern says 9. And when I was doing it, I was like, I'm not knitting gauge. So then I decided to use the ribbing for a US 9. And then I'm at a 10.5 for the main part of the hat. I just finished the ribbing. And it's just a simple vanilla hat, basically. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's really simple to do. I just did not do gauge. I'm stupid. But I should have had this hat done by now. And I have it on this cute little thing from Twice Sheared Sheep. I love this because you can take it to go. So you take this off, you can take it to go, and it has a little strap you can put on there. Or you put this on there, and then, let me see, yeah. And then you twirl it. Let me see. It's not doing, oh, no, I know why. Duh. It needs to be on something flat. I'm holding it. That's why it's not doing. See, it's so simple. So I've been using that with this a lot lately. And I'm enjoying that a lot. And if you want to get one, I think it's called a yarn carousel. And my affiliate link is in the down bar below. So you can get it. And highly recommend it. It's great. I'm actually thinking of, I hate taking it on and off the yarn. But when I was finishing those socks, I was wishing I had that in the bedroom with me because I didn't have to pull it, and the yarn kept falling off the bed. So I was like, that would have been good. Yarn bowl's good too, but I like this better because it just turns. You don't have to pull it all. So that's a lot of fun. All right, now I'm going to show you my vanilla socks. This is by, don't know who this bag is. It's a really pretty bag. I have no idea. Maybe Knit Soiree, maybe? I'm not too sure. I've had this for years. All right. The purple was from a Yarnable. It is, what is it? Sorceress Secret. And it goes so well with this yarn, which I originally had on my Muscle Burl hat. It is Into the Whirl, the pink elephant. I'm calling this my pink elephant socks. And it looks so good. Again, it's just a vanilla sock. And I just did my favorite lacy cuff pattern. And I got a little gnome here. I don't know why I like gnomes lately. It's really weird. I never liked them before, and I even bought a kitchen towel for gnome on it lately. I don't know why, but it goes so well together. So I was like, that's so cute. And so this is my Wait for Justin knitting now, and these are for me. I'm finally getting a sock for me. Now my other one I'm working on is my Love Story socks by Kay Linton, the Crazy Sock Lady. The yarn is from Moonglow Yarn Co. Vintage Valentine. I think this is such a pretty colorway. And I made a cowl last year on Valentine's Day. And then I contacted Whitney and I was like, can I just get just the brown? Because I have so much left over from the cowl. And I'm going to make a hat. And I think I've got enough to make a mitt set too, believe it or not. So I think I'm going to do that when I finish this. Another one that's going to be an FO that's going to go straight to another cast on. So once I'm done with those, then that's going to be done. And, but I just want to get rid of that yarn because it's been sitting there and I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. I have it in a bag. So I get rid of a bag then. But it's so pretty. And then I just finished the second green part. Oh, this is my bag from Otters. Utterly Adorable, I think it was. I just love this. I fell in love with this bag. And I use this every Valentine's Day. Sometimes I wear it even more. But yeah, this is how far I got in that. And this is from Simply Serving, which I am so devastated she is no longer making charms. 'Cause I think about 90% of my charms were from her. And I haven't been, because I got so many, I haven't been buying. So I was like, oh, let me go look, see what else she has. She stopped making them. So devastated. But so I just got this heel in. This should be done by the end of the weekend, I would say. So, but I'm not casting on another. I'm doing the hat. So that whip's going to still go. I'm never going to be done. And my last whip I have knit on is in my Jolie Co bag. And this is my Wild Horse sweater by Jessica McDonald. I don't know what to do about this. So I'm using Knit Picks Brava 500. Look how big the skein is. This is all from the skein. That's how big it is. I have 4 of these skeins. So I'm going to be making more sweaters than this. I think I'm going to probably just go into a second one just for the sleeves. Maybe. Maybe not. I might even get a sleeve. I don't know. I might even get a whole sweater out of this. It's crazy how big this is. But I am knitting this on a US 7 4.5 millimeter. Oh, and the colorway is Peacock, which is no longer there, unfortunately, but it's so pretty. That's why I got so many skeins. I think I might be knitting it too tight. It feels very tight now. That I didn't notice when I was doing the raglan, which has such a pretty raglan. I love that. And the cuffs are gorgeous and everything in this. But it feels a little tight. I put it on. I tried it on. It seems fine. I'm going to make a 5-inch on each side. So that'll be another 10 inches over here. I'm hoping it's not going to be too tight. Unfortunately, I did not factor in acrylic does not block out. So I usually, when I do my gauge, if it's one stitch off, I'm like, oh, it'll block out. Acrylic does not block. I was not thinking when I did this. I'm hoping it fits me well. I was like, do I rip it out all the way or not? I don't know what to do. It's so cute though. So cute. I hate to, it's so much work. So I think I'm just going to finish it. Hopefully I'll lose some weight. Because I already lost 10 pounds this year. So, and again, I'm going to make the sleeves that don't decrease and everything. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to wear this. It's so nice. Again, I should have known when I was knitting it felt a little tight. But we will see what happens on that one. That one's like, I'm curious if I should keep doing it or not. But I hate to rip it out. I mean, I could rip it out, but I hate to do it. It seems like such a waste. Okay, so that is all I have for knitting. So now, acquisitions. I have the Enchanted Pages from Chelsea Yarns. Look how gorgeous. This was January's. It's so gorgeous. I'm in love with this. Oh my God. And what's that noise? I don't know what that noise was. And then it came with this little bag. It came with such a good smelling candle. Here it is. Sorry about the crinkling, everyone. And it came with a sugar cookie, which I have in here. Which one? This is the one that came with. I have another sugar cookie from my Advent. I just put it in there. I don't know why I'm hoarding sugar cookies. And then it came with this cherry thing for your lips. I don't know what that is. I think it's a moisture mask. I don't know. But I love all her stuff. She makes such cute little packages and everything. I did get the Valentine's Day box. I can't wait to get it in. Oh my God. So excited. And then I did buy from Moonglow Yarn Co. I'm insane. I know I'm insane. I bought the Advent calendar a second time in DK Weight Yarn. I saw her make a bounce blanket and it was so pretty in this Advent. I love it because it's pastel-y. So I bought it again to make make a blanket. I'm insane. And I got 2 of the main colors. And I'm just going to wind 2 at a time so I don't get confused with the fade. Because I don't want to label anything. So I'm keeping it like this. And I'm just going to take 2 at a time. And I know the darker one comes first and then the lighter one, it looks like, from what everything is on here. And they seem to come in 2s, at least in this package is 2s. So I'm going to do it like that. It's so pretty. Oh my God. I can't wait for this blanket. And if I have any leftovers, maybe I'll make a cowl or something with it. I don't think I'm going to have any leftovers from that though. But yeah, that's exciting. And I got the Bridgerton... No, what did she call this thing? The Regency Romance. But I did not realize it didn't come with main skein. I want to design something with this. So then I ended up doing another order. It hasn't come in yet. But Palest Peach I'm going to pair with this. I thought a white would be too... because this would get lost, I think, in it. You know? So I went Palest Peach. I think that would look pretty with these colors. So that hopefully will be coming in soon. Now, for... Yeah, that's it. So now for the Cozy Mysteries. So I really didn't read too much this month. I did read Valerie M. Burns' Wed, Red, and Dead. It's a mystery bookshop. I love this series. What do you call it? She's a widow. She owns a bookshop. Her grandmother helps out. Her grandmother has a whole posse of old ladies. They are hysterical. And every time someone dies, like, we got to figure it out. So then they become the mystery crew and they're Scooby-Dooing it all over the town trying to figure out who the murderer is. It is such a fun series. This book was really good because the mother was actually introduced in it. And she's very OCD and prim and proper and everything has to be perfect. Completely different than her daughter who just goes with the flow and everything and her crazy grandmother. So it was interesting to see the contrast between the characters in this. And then her husband is filthy rich. And they have to prove that he didn't kill the one that was planning the wedding who was taking over the wedding. So it was just a really fun read. I highly recommend this whole series. And as you get 2 mysteries in one because she's writing a mystery series in the books. And then you get this Victorian mysteries that she's writing. Usually what I do is I write on... Did I do that in this one? Oh, no, I didn't do the post-it note in this one. But I usually put a post-it note and I write down the pages that mystery is in. And then I go and reread it, just those pages. And I wrote it in my phone. I have to write on a post-it note to put in here. The other book I read was Murder with Lemon Tea Cakes for Cozy Mystery. Can you get it? Yeah. And that is by Kellen Ross Smith. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought because I've been wanting to read this for quite some time. It was definitely a cute series. I'm definitely going to continue it. Why am I going blank on what the story was about? That's not a good sign. But I did enjoy it. Unfortunately for Cozy Mystery Club, I did not finish the actual book in time. I think I was like 30 pages away from it. So I had a feeling it was the murderer, but then I was thinking it was someone else. And then when they said it, I was like, oh yeah. I could see that, but it was kind of, a lot of people were like, couldn't guess who it was. So she owns a tea shop and it's just up and coming. I don't. Oh, the aunt owns a tea shop with her. Now I remember it. The aunt owns a tea shop with her, and her guy she's dating is married, and he's a rich guy that owns a clothing store. That's what it was. And so because she owns the clothing store, he was murdered, and they have to figure out why he was murdered. And she's all depressed because the aunt's all depressed because this guy she was going to end up marrying once he got a divorce, and everyone's like, well, he was married, So that was kind of mean that everyone would disregarded her feelings and everything because of it. So I think that's what bothered me. And there was really until an adopted kid in it, and she was wanting to find the parents and everything. So they kind of was a little sappy at times. But I'm going to continue the series, so I guess that's a good thing. I think I gave it like 4 stars. So that's pretty much. I have not been able to read too much. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I'll get more into it. But I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will see you soon, and hit like and subscribe. Bye!